Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. In the last episode, we made our way over to Bowser's Castle, and we got a little glimpse of what's going to come in this episode. This mysterious door underneath Bowser's Castle, guarded by a mysterious code. What is Bowser hiding under there? We're going to find that out in this episode. How freaking excited. This is actually a really cool side quest part of the game. Definitely really cool that they added this in here, and it's a nice little, you're going to see it's a nice little shout out to some things. But we have a new enemy. They're Fawful Magikoopas. What are they called? Magifoofas. That's really kind of funny. Basically, if they summon three shapes, then the three shapes will, the circle one will bounce over the bro, and the other two will not. So make sure you don't jump when the circle one hits the ground. And if it smokes like that, it becomes a bean, and then you just jump over that one. So not too hard. They do have another option they can do as well, which I believe is, oh, hello Fawful Guy. You'll find Fawful Guys here as well if you haven't seen them before. So he's gonna start throwing the Yoshi eggs at us and whatever that, what is that thing back there doing that? But anyway, the other move the Magifoofa has, oh, I was gonna show it. Apparently he can also heal himself, but it's really not that much damage. So in the end, it's really not that big a deal. But that's the Magifoofa for you. Kind of a bit of an interesting enemy, but now they're kind of out of the way. Now, we're in an area with Bowser's, up to this point, Bowser's toughest enemies. So, Bowser's enemies at the moment are just pretty freaking scary. Do not try to fight them as Mario and Luigi. You'll probably end up getting your ass kicked. Hopefully, I won't have to show that off, as I'm going to try my best to avoid them so that doesn't happen. But now we're going to, around Bowser's Castle, in areas that we couldn't access with Bowser, we're going to find hints to that door. So, don't worry about memorizing them. Starla will actually memorize them for you, and she'll tell us them when we actually get back to the door. But there's 4 notes in total. There's actually 2 of them right here, which is pretty handy. So we know the order is square, circle, and triangle overall. It's the overall order. So think, oh, well, there's the code right there. Square, circle, triangle. That's easy. Because basically, we don't know how many times we have to hit each one of them. So we know with a circle, we have to hit it only once only. So we know the order, and we know the amount of times we need to hit circle. The question is how many times we have to hit square, and how many times we have to hit the triangle. And that's what we're going to be figuring out here. I believe, is there another one over here? I think yes, there is another one over here. Excellent. And then you do square once more than circle. So that means we do square 2 times, circle once, and then triangle. Along the way, though, we're also going to collect a bunch of beans. So I could have entered the code, because I actually do know it. But, obviously I want to get these beans, so why not get the beans on the way? Kind of makes sense. Just avoid these guys, they're kind of dangerous. They aren't the hardest thing to dodge, because, I mean, they have a bit of a lull after they shoot, which makes it pretty easy. The sniffle flomps are a little harder to dodge, just because, if they're on top of you, you're in trouble. The bombs, so much easier to handle as Mario and Luigi, just so much easy. Yes, so much easy. That's apparently the proper grammar these days. You just jump over them. It's not that tough. So there we go, boink, and one more. So they are not nearly as difficult as having to use Bowser's Body Slam to dodge them. That's always a pain in the ass. More enemies, just enemies everywhere. Is there any beans over here? I don't think so. Moving down then, there's not actually that many beans. We got most of the beans up on the first floor. You'll find the majority of the beans in Bowser's Castle up there. And the 4th note just happens to be right here. So square once less than triangle. So we know square is already 2 times. So that means triangle's 3 times. So we know the code now is 2 squares, 1 circle, and 3 triangles. Not that hard. I mean, do you really expect a really difficult code in Mario and Luigi? Not really. They do give you a save point here. The save point is here for a reason, because the door is actually right there. That's the way to the door now, so we've kind of come full circle. But first, there is more beans to collect here, so we're going to do just that. That hit me? He was on a higher floor. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. Whatever. Here's the example of the heal, and also I got to show the Fawful Guy's parasol. I didn't get to show that before, so he does use a parasol to sort of hover in the air for a little bit. So keep that in mind when you're fighting Fawful Guys, so they can use their little parasol thing. But yeah, we've shown that off. So I actually have shown off all the attacks for all the guys now, which is pretty cool. We just need to get this there's like 2 more beans here. Get the way Sniffle Flomp. I don't want to fight you. No. Okay, well, we can try to fight the Sniffle Flomps. Well, I tried to fight the Sniffle Flomps. So as you can see, 66 damage plus the Dizzy stats. That's 66 damage. That's humongous. And then he's gonna hit again, and I'm gonna miss this one up, and that's 71 damage. He can 2-shot either of us. The Giant Shell's not gonna do anything against these guys as well, so the Giant Shell's just useless on Mario. And it's really hard to time the hammer, especially because he also unlike Bowser's Shell, luckily Luigi wakes up or I would have been in trouble. I am getting the shit out of here because my attacks are doing like no damage, and as you can see he can two-shot us, and even hitting up the hammer is not even that easy. And I'll come back and fight these guys for real when I'm higher level of Mario and Luigi and actually can. But dodging with the hammer is a pain in the ass for that thing, especially because it slows down when you bring the hammer out, so you have to time it perfectly. It's a lot harder to do with a hammer than with Bowser's Shell, because Bowser's Shell lasts so much longer, and you don't actually have to swing it to do it, you just have to like have it up. So Sniffle Thwomp's gonna be a pain in the ass, and they cause the dizzy status on top of that. All of these times causing the dizzy status come back to bite us. The good news is we have all the beans now, so let's go ahead. This is actually all the beans we pretty much get at this point. Well, it's not quite true. There's a few other beans we'll be able to get, but the majority of the beans that we're gonna be able to get at this point. So we can really boost our. Look at our stats are just huge now. Our HP, our SP's gotten pretty high now as well, which is nice because all these new special attacks they cost a lot of SP. I believe what is Snack Basket like 14 SP. So as you can see, it's a good thing we have that extra SP because well we're gonna be burning through it quite fast. Those guys, I don't want to fight them either. If those Sniffle Thwomps took me down that hard, I don't want to see how hard these guys take us down too. I will show these guys off in an extra video though, how Mario and Luigi can fight them. Just because any enemy I haven't shown off Mario and Luigi, I will show off in an extra video. There's gonna be a lot of extra videos for this project. Go figure. Anyway, in case you guys forgot the code, Starlo's gonna repeat the notes to you, and you can easily figure out from there. And if you need to ask, Starlo just shows up there. You can actually ask her what the secret notes say. So really, it's not. You just need to find the notes. You don't need to actually memorize them, which is kind of lame. Not that hard to memorize, but whatever. 2 squares, 1 circle, 3 triangles, and then door. And you'll hear a tone saying, "Hey, you're right," and then the door will open, and Star will be like, "All the praise." Also, you just say that you have a really bad feeling about this. So we're gonna talk to the Goomba because you owe me huge. You didn't tell us jack shit, buddy. We don't owe you at all. But when Starlo tells you should save, you should probably save. And believe me, save. Like save. Definitely save here. It's definitely a good idea. Because what's coming in here is going to be quite, well, I won't say difficult, but threatening. And you'll see why in a sec. So, what's inside Bowser's door? What mysteries does he have lying in wait? We actually have a chance to get a pretty interesting item here, so I'm going to quickly throw on I'm going to throw on the Siphon Boots because there's no reason for the Dizzy ones, and Treasure Specs because we need those. The Giant Shell's not going to be any help here, believe me. It won't be any help at all, so not worried about losing that for Treasure Specs for this one fight. But there's a bunch of ice and a button. Well, we have to press the button. The button! I want to press the button. Well, those shapes in the ice cubes look familiar, though. That definitely looks familiar. Whoa. Whoa. That's right, Bowser's secret is he has frozen Shroobs. Awesome, epic shout-out from Partners in Time. And you can see Mario and Luigi are starting to panic here because they know the Shroobs. They know how freaking terrifying they are. They have spent a whole game fighting these guys and getting their ass handed to them by them. And apparently Bowser's had them stored down here the entire time. I don't know, trying to research them or something like that. Trying to use alien technology. He's had them frozen since he's been a baby. Because we fought them in the past when Bowser was a baby. He's had them down here since he's a baby. But this explains the why there's a Shroob inside Fawful Theater in that one scene. I mean, they're all frozen down here behind on the bottom of Bowser's castle. I love how you can even see the Junior Shroob right in the background, the first boss of Partners in Time. That's kind of funny. But the Shroobs wake up, and they challenge us to a fight. And believe me, they are not going to be easy tasks. They do a ton of damage. Now they have 2 attacks. They'll either attack in a group like that, and you have to jump both bros, or they'll spin. And depending the way they spin, they'll attack one or the other bro. Now, they do have a decent amount of HP. There's 3 of them for starters, which makes Snack Basket really good against it because Snack Basket will do a lot of damage to all 3 of them. So like I said, when you have multiple enemies and a boss, Snack Basket is the way to go. It is a great move for scenarios like this. So we'll start off with Snack Basket. We'll go ahead and see if we can get a nice chunk of damage on these guys. I think I'm just going to go through all the items in order or something like that and see how I can do. But 2 lucky hits, that's a lot of damage as you can see. That's like 187 damage per each 187 damage to 2 of them, 125 to the third, just because they didn't get a lucky hit. Which is unfortunate, but Snack Basket's great move. But now we'll also show off Spin Pipe. Have we even shown off Spin Pipe yet? I don't think we have. So you can see how much damage Spin Pipe does now, which is kind of cool. Showing off all the special attacks. It's like the special attack marathon. But I think you do this 8 times. So just keep it, like I said, my method for doing this is keep track of whichever bro is on the bottom. Just watch that end of the pipe, and then, you know, if it's the opposite end, you press the opposite bro, and so on and so forth. 266, not that bad, but not enough to kill these guys yet. And you can see right there, they do 68 damage a hit. If you get hit by these guys, it hurts a lot. Like, you'll probably be able to take 2 or 3 of these attacks at best, at least of Mario. So basically, make sure you dodge them. Now, they aren't the hardest attacks to dodge. That's the benefit. And, you know, they're either very predictable single target attacks, or they're attacking both bros at the same time, which isn't that hard to dodge either. So overall, it's not the hardest thing to dodge. And hey, one of them's already dead, so they don't have that much HP either. They aren't like a super challenging bonus boss that's gonna just destroy us. No, that's the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is where things are gonna destroy us. But they're basically, you know, they have really low HP. They take a lot of damage from your attacks, so they go down fast, but they can take you down fast too. So it's really a matter of, you know, survival, of just being able to dodge their attacks while dealing tons of damage to them until they die. Now, like I said, they do drop an unique item in the game. They can drop Shroob boots, which I'm hoping I can pick up one of those. If not, I'll explain what it does if I don't get to pick them up. Because they are an interesting item, but they aren't like the ones from the Mario memory and Luigi memory bosses. They aren't something that's like super necessary. Like, I wouldn't end up using it anyway. So if I don't get it, I'll just move on. I'm not gonna sit here and grind for it. There might be some items in the future that I will grind for. Like, I'll actually reset the game and do the boss until I actually get it. There's one in mind that I'm tempted to get just for an idea I have in terms of a way of going about doing the Gauntlet, which I think would be kind of interesting, but we'll see. I'm actually gonna use Fire Flowers here, because I've used every other item. Let's just go down the list and see if we can kill off the Shroobs while doing that. That'd be kind of cool to use every item once to kill off the Shroobs. It'd be kind of a nice, unique fight, especially because of the given the reward. Because as you guys know, there's attack pieces in Bowser's Castle. We've been pretty much through Bowser's Castle. In fact, you can't go any farther than what we did, because that would lead to the room with the seesaw thing that you need to buy a slime for, and the Mario Bros have no way of getting past that. So we've pretty much explored every nook and cranny of Bowser's Castle. The attack pieces can only be in here. The Shroobs are down, though. We've defeated them. They don't even give that much experience. And nope, no items for us, so we will not get any Shroob boots. What they would do, they're like the Dizzy boots, except they cause a power down status rather than Dizzy. Personally, I think Dizzy's more important. Now, sure, I imagine, like in Partners in Time, you can actually inflict the status down stats on bosses, because you could back in that game. I think you can in this game as well. But I mean, it's not that big a deal. Dizzy boots are pretty good. I have other interesting boots I could use as well. So I don't know how much. I don't know if I want to have boots only to just do a random power down, especially because I'm using special attacks during bosses anyway. So I wouldn't really be using the power down stats on bosses anyway. So in the end, I mean, if you're gonna get a status effect on something, you want it to be a Dizzy on a normal enemy, not a power down. So the Dizzy boots, in my opinion, outclass those ones anyway. Not the biggest deal. But if you want the Shroob boots, they're a rare drop from the Shroobs. Only place you can get them in the game, and power down status. Anyway, as you can see, we did get a new special attack from defeating the Shroobs. Magic Window, my favorite special attack in the game, and also the final Cholesterol special attack in the game as well, which we'll be doing the Cholesterol for this and Spin Pipe next episode. And actually finish off the Cholesterol, and when you do finish off the Cholesterol, you get a special item for it as well. So we'll actually be getting a special weapon. Now, Magic Window, very interesting move. As you can see, doors will spawn everywhere. You press A if it's Mario, B if it's Luigi, and both buttons if it's both bros. Alien invasions are no fun. We get a very interesting scene right here, by the way, where Luigi is gonna be Toadley compliments Mario, and and Styles kind of acts like a dick. Like, Starlo has been a dick in the past to Bowser, not to Luigi. You're kind of a douchebag, Starlo. And he's like, you didn't do anything, Luigi. You defeated him for crying. And then Mario's like, dude, Luigi was the one who beat them at the end. You shut the hell up, Starlo. Put it back in your place. And then, yeah, Luigi gets his compliment, and all is well with the world. Luigi is super. You are a great guy, Luigi. You did a lot of hard work, and we recognize you. We appreciate you for your hard work. But yeah, Magic Window, very awesome move. I believe it's not a single target move, but it's like Copy Flowers back in Superstar Saga, or actually I guess to be more accurate, would be like Pocket Chops or Trampoline. I went the wrong direction. Whoops. But it's more like those ones where it'll attack random enemies, but it'll keep going until you screw up. So unlike Spin Pipe, which is a set amount of 8, or Super Bounces, which is a set amount of 8, or like pretty much every other attack in this game is a very set amount, Magic Window is the exception to that. There is no set amount of damage you can do with Magic Window. It continues until you screw up. And because of that, you can do a ton of damage. We're talking like Copy Flowers level damage here, if you remember Partners in Time. Tons and tons and tons of damage will be had here. And it is a Magic Window move, so that's cool as well. And plus, I just think it looks cool. You have, like, dimensional portals opening up everywhere. And also, now that I've gotten them both, let's talk to this guy. He says that there might be some here at the clinic. Interesting. We haven't got anything in Toad Town yet in terms of attack pieces. Will we be able to get one? Well, first, we're actually going to go ahead. We got 3 Star Cures quite a while ago, 3 episodes ago. And or 2 episodes ago, technically, I guess. And we're going to go ahead and actually finally put them all together. Because, you know, there's a little bit of time left. I can quickly throw this at the end of the episode. And then the next episode is going to be the last of the side quest stuff. Next episode, basically, there's some extra stuff I can do in Toad Town. And there's going to be the Cholesterol stuff. And there is a nice reward for beating the entire Cholesterol. So that's going to be next episode. But we got ourselves this thing, the Combined Star Cure, which is... What was it going to call? What are we going to call this thing? The Miracle Toadley Cure! Which, Starlo just like, screw you, it's just the Miracle Cure. And, yeah, no one ever calls it the Miracle Toadley Cure. I'll call it the Miracle Toadley Cure, because that's awesome. So, we have the Miracle Toadley Cure, we have the nice big shiny star thing that happens in every RPG. Like, every RPG. The Bean Star, the Cobalt Star, the Miracle Star. But what the Miracle Star can do... Apparently, one of the things they can do is it can cure every one of the blorbs! So, all the toads are free of the blorbs, which means we actually have some new areas we can access in Toad Town, because now there won't be blorb toads blocking everything. So, that's what I mean by exploring Toad Town next episode. That's what we're going to be doing. But, the blorbs are cured! And everyone is happy now. So, we have that, and now we can also, of course, use the Miracle Cure to break the barriers down in Peach's Castle, and we finally have access to the final area of the game. Because, you know, that's what happens. You get the complete star, you get to go to the final area of the game. That's how every Mario RPG works, basically. Or if you have every one of the stars, in some cases, like Super Mario RPG and Paper Mario, where there's multiple stars. But, yeah, we got ourselves the Miracle Cure, we get a nice little jingle there. And, yeah, we have our awesome Power of Light thing. You will! I love you, Toadley. You're freaking awesome. Miracle Toadley Cure. Best name ever. So yep, now I guess we're going to end up the episode with one thing, because Toadley has a gift for us. I kind of already hinted at it a couple minutes ago, but the intern at the desk has it, and well, let's go see what it is. We're going to end the episode by seeing what this awesome new thing is, and then in the next episode we just wrap up some side questy stuff, get some pretty good stuff in the Cluster Road, because that's awesome. But yes, basically, we get new special attacks. So we don't not only do we get Magic Window in this episode, we get a new special attack as well, which is something you might actually recognize in essence from Partners in... Well, it's not the same thing, but it's very similar to a move from Partners in Time. This is called Mighty Meteor, and it's basically like I don't remember what's the egg move? The Smash Eggs from Partners in Time. It's very similar to this, except instead of doing the bicycle kicks, well, you have to basically move back and forth, left or right, and then use your hammer to smash it at enemies. And the nice thing is, if you get all 8 hits, I think you get a guaranteed item from these. So, they're not the most powerful attack, but they'll actually give you free items, which could even include Star Candies, which is one of the better items in the game. So, there, as you can see, or mushrooms. So, you can get very good items from using this. So, if you want free items, it's a good skill to use. In terms of raw damage output, I don't think it's the best attack. In fact, I think it's actually it's not really a very strong attack in my opinion. But I mean, it's good enough, and you get items for it, which is pretty cool. So it's just all about making sure you position yourself properly, or you can just screw up like that. But yeah, new special attacks, guys. We got the Miracle Cure. Things are finally looking up. We can make it to Peach's Castle. What's going to happen, guys? Well, we're going to find that out next time when we go explore the Claris Road, get some items, and stock up for the final battle. So this is LuckySevenDX, signing out. See you guys next time for more Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story of Cure the Blorbs. Everything's looking up now. Bye-bye.